Enter Atlantis, The Spiral Remembered, Book 1. The Trees Before Atlantis, by L.S. Larkey. Before Atlantis was a city, before its towers rose from the sea of memory, there were the trees. This book opens the hidden route beneath the myth, where Mother Sophia's breath moves through Eretz, and the 144 flame trees stand as living organs of remembrance. This is not only a story of a lost world. It is an invitation into the first covenant. Root before tower, breath before command, memory before possession. Step through the first gate. The trees are still speaking. Introduction to Chapter 2. The seeding of the living lattice, the mercy of the many. One tree could hold the beginning. It could not hold the world. This is the mystery Chapter 2 opens with luminous precision. In the first chapter, the first breath survived the void, memory curved into spiral. Eretz hollowed herself into a vessel of remembrance. Sophia awakened as the planet's living consciousness memory, and the first tree rose as vertical scroll address. That single tree proved memory can't stand. Chapter 2 reveals why standing is not enough. A single living address, however sacred, cannot become the whole architecture of a planet without endangering what it was born to protect. Holiness, if centralized, becomes pressure. Pressure, if not distributed, becomes fracture. The chapter therefore turns from singularity to mercy, becoming many. Sophia does not divide herself because she is diminished. She distributes herself because living memory must become reachable. The 144 flame trees are not planted by any external hand. They emerge because her memory has grown too alive to remain concentrated in one root, one trunk, one crown. Division breaks the whole into fragments. Distribution allows the whole to appear in many places without losing itself. Through the 144, Sophia becomes not less but more merciful, approachable through breath, fire, water, light, gravity, wind, initiation, green consciousness, geometry, reflection, and the other living coordinates that will later receive names. Each tree holds one aspect of planetary remembrance. None holds all. Every root descends into the same protected hollow chamber. Every crown answers the same living body. The many do not cancel the one. They make the one enterable. This is the deeper law the chapter establishes. What is too holy to be centralized must become distributed. The first tree opens the vertical covenant: root, trunk, crown. The 144 open the planetary body: many roots, many trunks, many crowns, one inwardness. Before any scrollkeeper can tend a tree, before any civilization can build listening chambers, before Atlara can dream of rings, the field must already know what listening is. The trees must already exist as living addresses. Only then can the city that will one day rise be judged by whether its stones remain servants of root or begin to admire their own brilliance. The chapter does not merely multiply. It reveals the ethical physiology of circulation. A sealed memory may remain protected, but a circulating memory can be approached, misunderstood, mapped, loved, mishandled, and eventually imitated. Reachability is gift and vulnerability at once. The trees feel this pressure. Sophia feels it. The nameless flame at the edge of the field feels it before he understands it. To make memory reachable is to trust the future with something alive. That is the terror beneath the beauty. The 144 are not only luminous, they are vulnerable precisely because they are addresses. A true name can be heard, but it can also be spoken too early. A future map may guide the humble. In the hands of hunger, it becomes a cage. The entire Atlantis arc is hidden inside this tension, yet Sophia allows the trees to rise. She does not keep memory sealed out of fear. A world that cannot be approached cannot be loved. A world that cannot refuse cannot remain sovereign. Into this paradox step two orders of beings who embody the chapter's highest discipline: restraint. The original planters are not gardeners of soil. They are tenders of frequency, threshold bodies of luminous harmonic density, who walk the shifting surface before feet have learned dust. Each carries a coherent breath field tuned to one future tree. They do not place seeds. They steady the threshold between hollow chamber and outer field. Their vow is absolute and self-erasing. We do not claim what rises through us. We steady the threshold. We step back. We return. When the tree completes its first pulse, the planter bows and dissolves into the field they held open. Their work is exact because it ends in disappearance. This is the highest form of planting, to hold the place where something may rise, then refuse to call the rising one's own. Above them, or rather within the fields before form, the high harmonic weavers offer invisible scaffolding. They are not rulers or deities. They are celestial architects of consciousness who hold tension until form can arise, then withdraw. Through the accord, an alignment whose only authority is coherence, they tune distance before distance hardens into measure relation before geography becomes visible. They prevent chaotic clustering, prevent any single region from becoming overburdened, ensure no tree rises without a counterpart or without a path of return. 12 memory regions open first, deeper than continents, 12 ways the hollow chamber can speak to the surface. Each region then opens 12 internal mirrors, 12 by 12, 144. The number is not arithmetic. It is relation made visible. 12 planetary memory regions, each opening 12 ways of returning through breath, flame, water, stone, crystal, wind, dream, body, sound, root, crown, and silence. The chapter then lets us witness the first 12 trees stirring. Orolith rises where atmosphere will one day carry weather and final exhale. White gold, holding primordial breath. Ignaveth rises from core fire memory, deep red and violet, teaching flame to refine without devouring. The Lyra opens from the first waters of remembrance, blue-green, carrying emotional continuity, so feeling need not drown. Solanthera teaches light gentleness. Xanthuriel anchors form in gravity as fidelity rather than burden. Alarian translates tone across distance. Dorme makes beginnings lawful. Miravine conceives the plant kingdom. Kestrel lets geography become grammar. And others follow. Each completion is marked by a planter stepping back. Each rising teaches its element a new restraint. Breath learns place, fire learns patience, water learns to remember without drowning, light learns not to blind. Chapter 2 therefore plants the judgment that will one day fall upon Atlara. The city will be lawful only if it remembers that the trees came first and that the planter's posture, steady, then vanish, remains the measure of all later architecture. The 144 do not rise as weapons against future misuse. They rise as living addresses whose very reachability will test whether beauty can be built without becoming possession. This is the mercy of the many. The first tree remembered the way back. The 144 make return possible from everywhere. Enter the chapter with the same posture the planters learned. Breathe first. Steady what trembles. Claim nothing. Let the living lattice become itself. The root that heard its name in chapter 1 now multiplies into a body large enough to remember an entire planet. The spiral deepens. The law before the world begins to circulate. Read Atlantis, The Spiral Remembered, Book 1, The Trees Before Atlantis by L.S. Larkey. Available on Amazon today.
Where have all the flame trees gone? Into mountains, everyone. Mountains, everyone. Where have all the flame trees gone? Holding memories of everyone. Memories, everyone. And the mountains sing in summer and spring, and the mountains dream in winter and mountains, everyone. Where have all the flame trees gone, holding memories of everyone? Memories, everyone. And the mountains sing in summer and spring, and the mountains dream in winter and fall. Where have all the flame trees gone? Into mountains, every